If you're over 60, the first few minutes after you wake up can decide how your entire day, and even your long-term health, will unfold. Most people believe that morning routines are harmless, but science tells a different story. According to cardiologists and geriatric experts, the wrong actions within the first 10 minutes of waking can increase your risk of heart attacks, dizziness, or muscle stiffness. Let's start with the truth few talk about. Never jump out of bed immediately after waking. When we sleep, our blood pressure naturally drops. Our heart rate slows, and the body shifts into a deep repair mode. As soon as we open our eyes, the nervous system takes a few moments to adjust from night mode to day mode. If you suddenly sit up or stand fast, like many people do, your blood pressure might not rise fast enough to supply the brain. This condition is called orthostatic hypotension, and it's one of the top causes of sudden morning falls among seniors. Studies from the American Geriatrics Society show that 1 in every 3 adults over 60 experiences some form of this pressure drop each morning, and most never realize it. The result? Morning dizziness, imbalance, or even fainting spells that seem to come out of nowhere. So what should you do instead? The right start is gentle and mindful. Before you rise, sit on the edge of your bed for a full minute. Take deep, slow breaths. Move your ankles, wrists, and neck lightly to help your blood circulation wake up before your muscles do. Think of it like warming up your car's engine before driving. Your body deserves the same care. Now, let's talk about another hidden danger. Checking your phone the moment you wake up. It may seem innocent, but staring at a bright screen instantly triggers stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. This sudden jolt increases your blood pressure, tightens your arteries, and interferes with your body's natural hormonal rhythm. In short, it forces your body to wake up in panic mode. Doctors at Harvard Medical School have found that morning phone use not only worsens anxiety, but also disturbs focus and memory in older adults. So instead of checking messages or news, start your morning with something that signals calm, such as light stretching, slow breathing, or simply looking outside your window for a minute of sunlight. Why sunlight? Because exposure to natural morning light resets your circadian rhythm, your body's internal clock that controls sleep, mood, and metabolism. Just 5 minutes of sunlight can boost serotonin, your happiness chemical, and improve sleep quality at night. In other words, how you start your morning sets the tone for your aging process itself. It's not about big gym workouts or fancy diets. It's about small, wise choices that protect your heart, muscles, and mind. So today, remember this doctor's rule. Never rush your body right after waking. Let it rise, breathe, and align. Now that we've talked about the danger of rushing your body in the morning, let's uncover a few more silent morning mistakes that can silently harm your energy, blood circulation, and mood throughout the day, especially after age 60. Mistake number 1, skipping morning hydration. When you sleep, your body loses a surprising amount of water through breathing and sweating. By the time you wake up, your blood is thicker, your joints are slightly stiffer, and your brain cells are craving oxygen and hydration. Yet, many seniors skip water and reach straight for tea or coffee. Here's what happens. Caffeine acts as a diuretic. It makes your body lose even more water. That means your blood becomes thicker, circulation slows, and your heart has to work harder to pump. According to the Journal of Clinical Hypertension, dehydration in seniors can increase the risk of morning high blood pressure by up to 20%. So the best start? Drink a full glass of lukewarm water right after waking before any caffeine. Add a few drops of lemon if you like. The gentle acidity helps wake up your digestive system and liver function. Within 10 minutes, you'll notice your energy and clarity improve. Not because of caffeine, but because your cells finally get the water they've been waiting for all night. Mistake number 2, skipping morning movement. After 7 or 8 hours of sleep, your joints, tendons, and muscles have been inactive. Think of them as cold rubber bands. If you stretch them suddenly or ignore them entirely, you risk stiffness, imbalance, or even injury. That's why physical therapists emphasize something called morning mobility flow. This isn't about exercise. It's about gentle awakening. Simple seated stretches, arm rotations, and slow leg raises can increase joint fluid circulation, which keeps your knees, shoulders, and spine flexible. A 2023 study from the European Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that seniors who did even 5 minutes of morning movement had better balance, sharper minds, and 30% lower risk of falls. So before breakfast, dedicate just 3 to 5 minutes to gentle motion. Even simple acts like lifting your arms, rolling your shoulders, or circling your ankles make a big difference. It's the easiest medicine for mobility. Mistake number 3, ignoring morning light and air. Many people, especially in colder seasons, wake up and stay indoors under artificial light for hours. This habit disrupts your circadian rhythm, the body's natural clock that controls your energy, hormones, and sleep cycle. Morning light acts like a reset button. It tells your brain, it's daytime, time to produce energy, focus, and happiness. Exposure to sunlight triggers serotonin and balances melatonin, the sleep hormone. Doctors from Stanford University say that even 10 minutes of early sunlight can regulate blood sugar, improve mood, and reduce fatigue. So, open your curtains, step outside your balcony, or simply look out of a bright window. And if you can, combine this moment with your morning breathing or stretching routine. That's a perfect natural antidepressant. Mistake number 4, skipping breakfast or eating wrong. Your body after 60 doesn't tolerate long fasting like it used to. Skipping breakfast or eating just bread and tea can drop your blood sugar and strain your metabolism. Instead, aim for a small, balanced meal. A boiled egg or a handful of soaked nuts for protein, whole grains or oats for slow energy, a piece of fruit for natural vitamins and fiber. This isn't about eating a lot. It's about feeding your body with the right signal that says, the day has started and I'm nourished. Nutritionists at the National Institute on Aging confirm that older adults who eat a small, protein-rich breakfast have more stable energy and better cognitive focus throughout the day. Mistake number 5, starting the day in silence or negativity. What you say or think within the first 10 minutes of waking sets your emotional tone for the day. If you wake up complaining, worrying, or scrolling through bad news, your brain releases stress chemicals. But if you start your morning with gratitude, calm breathing, or a simple prayer, your nervous system relaxes. In Japan, many elders over 80 practice a morning ritual called arigato breathing, saying thank you for their body, breath, and another day of life. It sounds simple, but it rewires the brain to release dopamine and serotonin, the same hormones that lift mood in slow aging. So remember, it's not what age you are, it's how you begin your day that shapes how you age. Your body is like a wise old friend. It needs patience, water, light, motion, and kindness each morning. Start tomorrow differently. Not fast, not loud, not distracted, but with gentle awareness. You'll be amazed how your mornings begin to heal you from the inside out. By the time we reach our 60s, the body's internal systems, heart, metabolism, hormones, and muscles don't recover as quickly as they once did. That's not weakness. It's biology. The good news is that with the right morning rhythm, you can still trigger youthful energy, sharper focus, and stronger immunity, no matter your age. Let's explore what modern science says about morning energy and longevity for seniors. 1. The morning hormone switch. Your body has a built-in timekeeper called the circadian rhythm, which controls hormones like cortisol for alertness, melatonin for sleep, and insulin for metabolism. When you wake up, your cortisol should rise naturally within 3:045 minutes. This is called the cortisol awakening response, CAR. But here's the catch. If you wake up too abruptly, skip water, or immediately stress your mind with phone notifications or bad news, your CAR becomes chaotic. Instead of a healthy, gradual rise in cortisol, your body releases it in spikes, leading to irritability, fatigue, or even inflammation. Doctors from the University of Chicago found that seniors with an imbalanced morning cortisol rhythm had a 40% higher risk of cardiovascular issues and slower recovery from fatigue. The fix? Wake up slowly, stretch lightly, hydrate, and allow at least 20 minutes before checking screens or engaging in emotional topics. That gives your hormones time to align naturally, improving mood, focus, and blood sugar stability all day. 2. Morning movement boosts longevity genes. There's a fascinating discovery in aging science. Your daily movement triggers longevity genes called SIRT1 and AMPK. These genes control cell repair, metabolism, and fat burning, and they activate strongly in the morning when combined with light movement and sunlight exposure. A study in Nature Aging revealed that seniors who did morning walks or stretches under natural light had better mitochondrial health, the tiny power plants inside cells, and reduced inflammation markers. So, even a 10-minute walk outdoors or slow Tai Chi in your living room near sunlight isn't just exercise. It's a genetic message that tells your cells, keep renewing, keep protecting. The effect is cumulative small movements done daily slow down biological aging more than intense workouts done rarely. 3. The brain's morning reset. While we sleep, our brain flushes out toxins through a system called the glymphatic system. When we wake up, this system winds down and the brain prepares for new learning, memory, and focus. But if you overload your brain too early, for example, checking the news, worrying, or rushing, you interrupt this natural reset. Instead, starting your morning with slow breathing or mindfulness helps your brain shift into alpha wave state, a calm, alert zone that boosts creativity and focus. Harvard researchers found that older adults who began their day with 5 minutes of deep breathing or gratitude practice had 30% better memory recall and lower anxiety levels. Try this. Before breakfast, close your eyes, take 5 deep breaths, and silently repeat something you're thankful for. It's a small act with massive neurological benefits. 4. The heart's gentle start. After age 60, the heart muscles become slightly less flexible, and the arteries can stiffen due to years of blood pressure fluctuations. This makes mornings the most sensitive time for the cardiovascular system. Doctors often note that most heart attacks among seniors occur between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. When the blood is thicker, stress hormones rise, and people suddenly become active. This is why it's vital to avoid sudden strain, like lifting heavy objects, rushing upstairs, or bending quickly right after waking. Instead, give your heart what it loves most: slow transitions and oxygen. Take slow, rhythmic breaths for 1 minute. Then do gentle upper body stretches before starting your morning tasks. This simple ritual can improve blood flow, reduce morning blood pressure spikes, and even support heart rhythm balance. 5. Breakfast timing and the golden hour of health. The first hour after waking is called the golden hour because what you do during this window affects your body's chemistry for the next 12 hours. If you nourish your body wisely, it sets up a stable metabolism for the rest of the day. Include 3 things in your breakfast. 1. Protein, eggs, yogurt, or nuts to repair muscles. 2. Fiber, oats or fruit for gut health and sugar balance. 3. Hydration, herbal tea or water for circulation and detox. Avoid refined sugar in the morning. It spikes insulin and drains energy quickly. And if you take morning medicines, never do so on an empty stomach unless prescribed otherwise. It can irritate the stomach lining and affect nutrient absorption. When your morning fuel is balanced, your energy lasts longer, your mood stays steady, and your body resists fatigue. In summary, your morning is your health investment hour. You can either let it drain your vitality or use it as your body's natural healing time. Remember, aging isn't about decline, it's about adaptation. Every morning, your body gives you another chance to reset, renew, and rise with purpose. Respect that gift, and it will reward you with years of stronger living. Now that you understand the science, let's put it all together into a practical Doctor's Morning Blueprint, a step-by-step guide to protect your heart, mind, and mobility every morning after 60. These are not extreme exercises or strict routines. They are simple, healing habits designed by medical and wellness experts for seniors who want to stay active, confident, and full of life. Step 1. Wake up slowly, 0 to 3 minutes. Don't rush. Open your eyes, take a deep breath, and let your body arrive into the day. Roll your wrists, ankles, and shoulders gently before sitting up. Place your feet on the floor. Take 3 slow breaths, and let the blood flow stabilize. This tiny habit alone can prevent dizziness, sudden blood pressure drops, and early morning falls. Remember, energy comes from patience, not speed. Step 2. Hydrate your life force, 3 to 6 minutes. Drink a full glass of lukewarm water. This simple act wakes up your kidneys, lubricates your joints, and rehydrates your brain. If you want to add a little boost, mix in a few drops of lemon or a pinch of Himalayan salt for natural electrolytes. Avoid caffeine during this time. Give your body water first. That's what every organ is craving after a long night's rest. Step 3. Embrace morning light and breath, 6 to 12 minutes. Open your curtains or step out on your balcony or veranda. Breathe deeply in fresh morning air. 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out. Let your skin and eyes receive gentle sunlight. It tells your brain to produce serotonin, the happiness chemical, and reset your body clock. You're not just breathing oxygen, you're breathing energy into your cells. This ritual also helps regulate blood sugar, blood pressure, and mood, the big 3 of senior wellness. Step 4. Activate mobility, 12 to 20 minutes. Do gentle, flowing stretches to wake up your joints. Focus on your neck, shoulders, spine, knees, and hips. You don't need yoga mats or equipment. A few slow movements will do wonders. Here's a simple 5-move routine recommended by physiotherapists. 1. Neck circles, clockwise and anti-clockwise, -5 times. 2. Shoulder rolls to 10 times. 3. Torso twist to 5 times each side. 4. Knee lifts or marching in place to 1 minute. 5. Ankle circles to 10 times. These movements increase joint fluid, prevent stiffness, and improve balance, helping you stay mobile and independent longer. Step 5. The nourishing breakfast, 2040 minutes. Now it's time to refuel. Aim for a balanced breakfast that gives energy without sugar spikes. Include 1 source of protein, egg, yogurt, cottage cheese, or soaked almonds. 1 source of fiber, oats, brown bread, apple, or banana. And 1 source of hydration, green tea, warm water, or herbal infusion. Avoid skipping breakfast and avoid heavy, greasy foods that slow digestion. Think of your breakfast as fuel for focus. Your brain and heart both depend on it to perform their best throughout the day. Step 6. Mindful start, 40 to 50 minutes. Before diving into the day's activities, take 5 minutes to set your emotional direction. You can sit quietly with your eyes closed and breathe slowly. Whisper a short prayer or affirmation, or simply think of 3 things you're grateful for. This moment of mindfulness lowers stress hormones and increases dopamine, your natural feel-good chemical. Seniors who practice this regularly often report calmer moods, better sleep, and sharper focus during the day. Step 7. Your 3 morning don'ts. To protect your health further, remember these 3 strict doctor don'ts every morning. 1. Don't rush out of bed. Always give your body 1 to 2 minutes to stabilize. 2. Don't check your phone first thing. Protect your peace before input. 3. Don't skip water or breakfast. Your organs depend on these to function properly. Doctor's closing message. Greater than. After 60, your goal isn't to do more. It's to do better. Your mornings are your medicine, your peace, and your protection. Every sunrise gives you another chance to add quality to your years, not just years to your life. You don't have to compete with your younger self. You only have to care for your present self with consistency, kindness, and calm rhythm. Because true longevity isn't about staying young. It's about staying well, grateful, and alive in spirit.